Hey girls, what's up? How are you all? Hope you guys are doing well and are trying to get hold of yourself and studying. And those who have still not started studying, it's high time that you do because before it's too late, right? So, coming back to The Merchant of Venice, I have already finished Act 1 and Act 2 with you, and today I will be starting Act 3. So, once we finish with Act 3, we will be finishing the half yearly portion for the drama, and only prose will be left now, which I will be starting after the drama is over, right? So, coming back to The Merchant of Venice, we have studied that the this Portia's house is there, and the silver casket and the gold casket have been chosen, and both have been the wrong caskets. They do not contain the portrait of Portia. And we also studied that Jessica has eloped with Lorenzo, and Bassanio and Grazzanio have left for Belmont too. So, lot of activities are happening, lots of things are happening in the play, and from Act 3, we see a change of mood in the whole drama. Okay, now from here on, the drama starts becoming or starts taking a serious turn. Okay, because now Shylock will know that Antonio has lost his ships and he's not in a position to pay back his loan. He's already frustrated because his daughter has gone with Antonio's friend, plus he is a Catholic, plus Jessica has taken all the jewelry and ducats, and he's going mad. And here we see that he's in a very confused state of affairs. He's angry, he's hurt, he is that his daughter has gone. He's just going bonkers. He's going mad of what to do and what not to do. And in this particular scene, Act 3, Scene 1, again, Salarino and Salanino, I told you in the last act also that they come as narrators to explain to us what is happening or what is going to happen. So they come as narrators. The scene opens with them. They are in Venice in a street, and they are talking to each other, and they are discussing about the rumor that they have heard about the ship getting lost in the sea or the ship getting drowned. And Salarino says that, what's the news? Salanio asks Salarino, what's the news in the exchange today? And he says, ki, it's bad news, Salanio, that the people have been talking in the market about Antonio's ships being wrecked on the sea, and lot of silk and satin and lot of goods were spread all over the water and the sea. Those who have been coming from that area, it was in good winds. One of the ships was in good winds, so the one who saw it, he just came in the market and he was talking about it, and I got to hear. तो दोनों दोस्त हैं एंटोनियो के, तो दोनों को उसकी चिंता हो रही है, और उसको उन लोग को ये भी लग रहा है कि पता नहीं एंटोनियो को पता है कि नहीं पता है इन सब बातों के बारे में. And he said that I heard that another ship of his has also drowned. So he says that I hope that this is one of the last bad news that we are hearing now. And let me say amen to that, means amen. जैसे कि कुछ भी बुरी खबर ना हो या कुछ भी हम दुआ मांगते हैं तो दुआ के बाद हम amen बोलते हैं, तो वो बोलता है कि इससे पहले कि शाइलॉक द डेविल गेट्स टू हियर दिस और वो नज़र लगा दे इस बात को, तो हम लोग जल्दी से ऐसी दुआ करते हैं कि भगवान करे कि ये सब जो खबरें हैं ये गलत हो, और ऐसा सच ना हो कि एंटोनियो की शिप्स डूब गई हैं या टूट गई हैं और वो सारा सामान उनका वेस्ट हो गया एंड ही हैज़ लॉस्ट. So by the time they are talking about this, they are praying for Antonio's good and well-being. Shylock enters from there and they say, "Here the devil comes. We've been talk about the devil and the devil appears." And Shylock says, Shylock enters and they say, "So hi Shylock, what's up? What's the news?" And Shylock says, "Ki don't pretend as if you don't know. You must be knowing my daughter has left with your friend Lorenzo." And they say, "Yeah, we heard that. Uh, we heard that news that she has gone." And फिर उसको वो लोग थोड़ा चिढ़ाते भी हैं. तो उसको बोलता है, और हमने ये भी सुना है कि वो बहुत सारा पैसा ले गई है, बहुत सारा ज्वेलरी ले गई है. तो Shylock gets, he is getting agitated. He gets all the more frustrated. यानी कि सबको पता है. Now here's a point where you start feeling for Shylock, though he's a villain of the play. But at some point of time, no, we feel sympathy for him. A feeling of sympathy comes over the audience and the readers who are reading about Shylock. वो आ रहा है, आप ज़बरदस्ती उसको टेम्प्ट कर रहे हो कि वो गुस्सा हो और वो कुछ बोले. And they say कि yeah, we have heard that she has left with lot of jewelry and lot of money. And Shylock says, "Yes, unfortunately, that is true. And the sad thing is that she is my own daughter who has done this to me." So then Salarino says, Shylock, there's a lot of difference between you and your daughter. इतना difference है जितना black और white color में होता है. And he also compares them to the wine. You are like an ordinary wine, and Jessica is like the best wine. Now, the best wine is made in a place called Rhineland. Okay, so he says that she is like the Rhine wine, and you are like the ordinary wine. So that's the difference between you and your daughter. But Shylock says that that doesn't matter, that now that she has gone. तो सालरीनो फिर भी पूछता है कि क्या तुमने सुना है कि एंटोनियो की शिप भी डूब गई है, and he has lost a ship. So he said, "Is that true what you are saying? I haven't heard, but if you are telling me, it's all the more bad news to me, because it's like मतलब और परेशान हो जाता है. कहता है, "Now you are telling me of a bankrupt person who will not be able to pay my loan. You are talking about my daughter who is not able to pay, who's run away with all the money and the jewels. What am I to do?" So Salarino says, "Shylock, whatever it is, but I am sure that if Antonio is not able to pay the loan, you will definitely not cut a pound of flesh from his body, क्योंकि वो फ्लैश तुम्हारे किस काम का आएगा, वो तो तुम्हारे किसी भी काम का नहीं है. तो तुम क्यों ऐसा करोगे? और मुझे भरोसा है कि चाहे कुछ भी हो, तुम ऐसा नहीं करोगे एंटोनियो के साथ." So Shylock gives it's a small speech, but it's beautiful. It tells about the feelings that he's going through. And he says that, "Why will I not do it? What is the difference between Christians and Jews? If the same thing would have come on Antonio, would have..." Just a second. A plane is passing by. Right, so he says that what is the difference between a Christian and a Jew? Don't they both have hands? Don't they both have legs? Don't they both have eyes? और अगर यही चीज़ एंटोनियो के साथ हुई होती तो वो क्या मुझे माफ़ कर देता? क्या मेरे से रिवेंज नहीं लेता? Definitely he would have taken. And he says, no, beautifully he says, I'll read it out to you. "If you pierce a Jew's skin, does he not bleed? If you tickle him, does he not laugh? If you poison him, will he not die? And if you injure, will he not take his revenge? If we are like you in all other things, we shall also be like you in that. Okay, so he says that जब हर चीज़ में हम और तुम या क्रिश्चियंस और जूस बराबर के हैं और सेम हैं, तो फिर रिवेंज के मामले में क्यों हम लोग डिफरेंट हों? So if he is not able to pay the loan, definitely I will take revenge. So by the time they are talking to each other, then a servant comes in and he informs Salarino and Salinio that Antonio wants to see them, and both take leave. And another friend of Shylock by the name of Tubal enters the street, and Shylock sees Tubal and he says, "Here comes another Jews, my friend. What's the news? Have you heard anything about my daughter?" And he says, "Yes, I heard about her, that she has um he says that a diamond was lost, that like she was from Venice, she was going to wherever she was going. People said that there were diamond earrings in her. The people who saw her saw diamond earrings in her ears." तो वो कहता है कि तुमको पता है कि एक एक ईयरिंग का क्या कॉस्ट है? 2,000 ducats for one earring. I wish that my daughter was lying dead in front of me with those diamond earrings in her ears. Right? So with this sentence you can make out कि वो उसको पैसा कितना प्यारा है, कि वो बोलता है कि अगर मेरे को मेरी बेटी मरी भी मिले तो भगवान करें कि वो इयररिंग्स उसके कान में हो ताकि वो उसको निकाल सके. Right? And Tubal says, "But I have some good news for you also." And he says, "What?" So he says, "Antonio has lost a ship in Geneva." तो पहले एक शिप खोया था जो कि गुडविन्स में था. अभी दूसरा शिप is lost in the place called Geneva. And he says that what bad luck that is. And he says, "No, all the merchants who have come from there, they have informed that another ship of Antonio has been lost in Genoa." And then he says, "Shylock, I have something else to tell you also." And Shylock says, "Yes, I also heard that your daughter was seen in Genoa and she spent 80 ducats in one night." And again he holds his heart and said, 80 ducats, that's what a stupid girl she is and how she is wasting her money. तो जब आप ये वाला सीन पढ़ेंगे और ख़ास तौर से यहाँ पे जब ट्यूबल और शाइलॉक की बात हो रही है, यू विल enjoy it, because one sentence Tubal talks about Antonio, in another which makes Shylock little better. In another sentence he talks about Jessica, which makes Shylock very sad. And there is how quickly the feelings are changed. Within seconds शाइलॉक के फीलिंग्स और इमोशंस चेंज होते हैं. तो पहले जब उसने बोला जिनेवा में उसका शिप खो गया तो वो खुश हो गया. जैसे ही वो बोला कि जेसिका ने 80 डकट्स एक रात में स्पेंड करे थे तो वो बड़ा दुखी हो जाता है फिर से. फिर वो बोलता है कि अनदर ही एंड आई ऑल्सो हर्ड दैट all the creditors of Antonio who were traveling to Venice, all the other merchants, they were saying कि there's a lot of possibility that Antonio might go bankrupt, कि एंटोनियो का तो शायद दिवालिया निकल जाएगा, तो वो किसी को भी पैसे देने के लायक अब नहीं रहेगा, वो लुट चुका है पूरी तरह से. तो वो फिर अपना बहुत खुश होता है कि एंटोनियो के साथ ऐसा हो रहा है. And he's very happy, and then he says immediately ki, "Wow, this is the right time, I can take revenge from him." Then again he says, Shylock, something else also. And he says, "What?" And he says, "Your daughter sold no, your daughter bought a monkey." So he said, "What? Monkey for what?" तो कह रहा है कि उसने मंकी खरीदा है और उसके बदले में उसने टेकॉइज रिंग जो थी वो उस आदमी को दे दी जिससे उसने मंकी खरीदा है. तो वो फिर अपना दिल पकड़ के बैठ जाता है कि how careless and what sort of a daughter she is, that she has exchanged a turquoise ring For a monkey, she does. She definitely is not my blood. She is not my daughter at all. So you see, you will. It's a nice light scene. थोड़ा सा serious, थोड़ा सा मज़ेदार, क्योंकि हम शाइलॉक के various faces देखते हैं यहाँ पे. And lastly, Shylock tells Tubal कि better Tubal, you go and get a lawyer ready, because it's high time now that we should be asking Antonio for a loan, and if he is not able to pay the loan, then definitely I will be filing a case against him, and we'll meet Antonio in the court. Okay, so here the scene ends. Right? So, a quick recap: Salarino and Salenio are talking to each other, and they come to know that Antonio has lost a ship. And soon Shylock joins them, and they tell Shylock also. Firstly, they make fun of him that about Jessica taking all the money and ducats and running away. And secondly, they ask him if he knows about Shylock, if he knows about Antonio's ship, to which Shylock denies. And then Tubal comes in. Salarino and Salarino go to meet Antonio. Tubal comes in and informs Shylock that the news of Antonio losing not one ship but two, three ships are true. That news is true, and that even Jessica has been wasting the money and the jewels in buying monkeys and in spending 80 ducats in a night, and wearing the diamonds so carelessly. Okay, so I hope you understand the scene. Kindly read the scene. You will find it interesting and you will like it also. Okay, so take care till then. Bye bye. Stay happy.